Well, a photographer and his wife set out to find the real Justice League.
Another viral sensation featuring children who are disabled as superheroes.
Sono bambini supereroi.
I recently came across the work of photographer Josh Rossi. He had taken this stunning picture of kids battling serious diseases.
And that was the beginning of what we had no idea what was coming. And this video will continue where we left off and tell you what happened after we published the Justice League series and all the craziness that happened while we were in Italy and where the kids are now 1 year later. So after Josh published the series, we were in Italy and we were there for the summer. So People magazine had the exclusive and they published it first. And then Josh published it right after. It went viral. Super viral.
Photographer Josh Rossi takes pictures of children battling disease and disability and gives them superpowers.
He is a fabulous photographer whose Justice League series, which featured children with disabilities, went viral.
Solo che il mio bambino è il vero supereroe.
Yeah, the photographer who lives in Puerto Rico now wanted to create an epic shoot of kids with disease and disabilities.
Soñó para ser un superhéroe. Bueno, lo que pasa es que el fotógrafo Joseph Rossi es arte con corazón.
This story is going to melt your heart. We have all seen superheroes in movies and comics, but one photographer went out and found the real Justice League.
Gal Gadot, Chris Evans, Mark Hamill, and the director of the Justice League movie, Zack Snyder, all share the project, and many, many more. And Gal Gadot gave a really sweet message to the kids. It was really cool that the project got to them and that they were so touched by these kids' stories. Josh was getting calls from all over the world, news stations from all over the world. It was crazy. And emails from news stations from Peru, France, Poland, Croatia, Brazil, Switzerland, Germany, Italy, Turkey, Spain, Australia, Czech Republic, Vietnam, and it was just so overwhelming and such a humbling experience knowing that these kids, this project that we weren't even gonna do it in the beginning, was touching so many people's lives. And because we were in Italy when all of this was happening, the time difference was sometimes an issue. So we were in this small Airbnb. We couldn't talk loud at night. And at night were the only times sometimes that these news stations wanted to interview Josh. So he had to even do interviews from the bathroom. So the kids wouldn't wake up and the neighbors wouldn't wake up. And then we were about to head home in October, back to Puerto Rico. But Hurricane Maria happened. And so here we were just so happy that the Justice League Kids series was going viral. And then we hear about Hurricane Maria and we see the destruction of our island.
Category 5 Hurricane Maria raking islands.
The winds are ferocious right now, gusting above 120 miles per hour.
Becoming the deadliest U.S. natural disaster in more than a century.
I just remember looking at what was happening from far away and looking at the destruction and looking at the news and just started getting really emotional. So obviously we couldn't go back to Puerto Rico because there wasn't any electricity. We were so fortunate enough to be able to have another place to go. Well, things were getting better in Puerto Rico. We went to Utah. That's where we have family, or extended family lives there. So we were able to be there for a few months. And we thought that was the end of the Justice League Kids series. We thought, well, that was crazy. And then we got a call from Zack Snyder's producer. And they said that Zack Snyder wanted to put a special screening for the kids, a movie screening before it premiered worldwide of the Justice League movie. That was so cool. We told that to the parents and they were so excited that the director of the Justice League would want to do this for these kids. And then I thought, how cool would it be to make this into a red carpet event? And I was like, that's a ton of work. Anyways, but I wanted to do it for the kids. I wanted people to have an experience to get to know them in person. And I wanted the kids to experience what everyone was feeling, all the inspiring lives that these kids were affecting. So I called VIP limo and they offered to take the kids in their limo and to give them a ride to the red carpet premiere that we had in Megaplex Theaters. Thank you VIP Lemon, thank you Megaplex Theaters for doing this for the kids. And I was a little bit nervous at the beginning. I was promoting it just on social media and messaging my friends, and I was a little bit afraid that not many people are gonna show up, and I was like, I hope that when the kids get out of the limo, they get welcomed by a big crowd of cheering fans. And I was like, what if only 10 people show up, you know? I was like, at least 20, you know, to make them feel welcomed and loved. And to our surprise, the day of the premiere, I think there's about close to 100 people that came. It was just so amazing to see people cheering for these kids, these real superheroes. And they had a blast. And I'm gonna put the link of the highlights of the premiere down in the description of this video. So we thought, wow, that was a great way to end the Justice League Kids project. But that wasn't the end. Guess what happened? Ray Fisher, Cyborg, the actor, surprised Kayden in New Jersey, a screening in his hometown, New Jersey. And he got to meet Cyborg, Ray Fisher. And Kayden got to give Ray Fisher an autograph poster. So special and cute. And then Ray Fisher decided to take time from his super busy schedule and come to Utah and surprise the rest of the Justice League kids.
Relax, Alfred. I'll take it from here.
Hello, Cyborg Claus has come to town!
And I have the link to the highlights of his video in the description below. So we thought, wow, that's a great way to end the year and this project. But that wasn't the end. The Justice League kids were invited by Ace Comic Con to meet the cast, and they were able to meet the cast. Everyone but Ben Affleck was there, and it was such a special moment. I remember seeing the pictures the parents were sending me and Josh, and it was just so sweet to see that moment. Now, where are the kids now? It's been a year later since we published the viral video, so where are they now? So that was a great way to end the Justice League Kids project. And that's how the year ended. We hope that you get to learn more about these kids. And if you want to help these kids, I'm gonna put their GoFundMe accounts in the description below. So click on that, subscribe, and next week we have a special announcement. Thanks for watching.